So you've discovered the law of attraction. You've been doing your affirmations, your meditations, your visualizations, your script. And then at some point, life starts to happen and you find that you have no time. There are stressful situations occurring. And honestly, at that point, there's only one thing that you can do, and that is practice gratitude correctly. And I'll show you how. Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel, My Cup of Dreams. My name is May, and I help you find your bliss, which basically means that I give you tips and tricks on how to have the best relationships possible, be aligned with your highest self, and live your blissful life. So, when I first started practicing gratitude, I would always be grateful for the bigger things. I would always be grateful um, for having my parents, for having my friends, being grateful for living in this country. And that is great, of course. But when you only write 2 or 3 things you're grateful about each day, oftentimes you will start to continuously write the same things, and over time it doesn't have the same effect. Your brain kind of gets used to it. But the thing is, you want to train your brain to start noticing things in detail, start appreciating things more in detail. The trick is to get as specifically as you can, to get into details. For example, I would be grateful about the fact that my boyfriend makes me wonderful smoothies each day. I am grateful about the fact that he also values his health as I do, that eating healthily is important to him. I think it's so incredibly cute, and I appreciate it so much that when I'm with my parents, that my dad would make me orange juice. I'm also very grateful for a nice cup of warm tea, which makes me feel so warm and good. It's so comfortable. It gets me going. I feel like when I'm having my cup of coffee, it gives me the energy that I need to go forward. The second thing that I've actually learned from Vishen Lakhiani in his 6 phase meditation. During this meditation, there is a section where we practice gratitude, and you have to find 3 things you're grateful about in your personal life, 3 things in your professional life, and 3 things about yourself. And this is actually great because it helps you to determine the things. It helps you to broaden your mind, I guess. It helps you to be grateful about different aspects in your life, especially the part where you need to be grateful about yourself, about the person that you are, because it helps you to be more to feel more confident. So, for example, I really don't like workouts at all, but I find it important to do them because I want to be a healthy person. So, what I do appreciate about doing my workouts is that I really notice how much stronger I am getting. I really feel like if I'm doing a workout, I feel like I got stronger than 10 days ago. Now I can do like belly exercises without feeling as much pain as I did in the beginning, and that's something that I celebrate and that I am grateful for. I also appreciate the fact about myself that I get to multitask, because while I'm doing my workouts, I also like to listen to my audio books or any educational video, and it helps me get the feeling that I am being very productive. I am working on my body, and at the same time, I am training my mind. I am feeding my soul with knowledge. So I really love the idea of being productive. Some people actually have some resistance towards the word gratitude. I've actually had this conversation with my friend, and when she thinks of gratitude, she thinks about the great things, like I'm so grateful that my parents are healthy. I'm so grateful that I am living in this country. I am grateful for having my son, she would say. And when I say that you need to get specific about being grateful, she feels like it might not be the right. She doesn't feel the right vibe for it. She kind of feels resistance to it. So I like to say that you don't have to use the word I'm grateful for. You can use the word I really appreciate something, or you can use the word I really love the fact that, or I really enjoy. It all comes down to the same thing. It all comes down to the fact that you are being mindful in a certain situation, that at this very moment you are enjoying, you are appreciating what's around you. And so that's all being grateful, I guess. In my opinion, it's being grateful on different levels. It's grateful on a bigger level and on smaller and smaller and smaller scales. I mean, I can really be grateful for a good old shower after a workout. I really enjoy how the water is flowing on me, how it's rinsing away the sweat, and how relieving that feels. So you can describe it as enjoying your shower. The purpose actually of doing all these gratitude exercises is actually to train your brain to see things to be grateful for. In doing so, you train yourself to see positive aspects in your life. And by doing so, you raise your vibration because you feel good about it. And by doing that, you will start to notice opportunities in your life. You will start to see solutions. You will start to see differently. And that helps you to manifest better because you start to see things that you didn't see before. Also, by appreciating each aspect of yourself, by considering each day the things that you feel proud of about yourself, it will help you gain confidence. And by doing so, when you get the opportunities that you see, you will feel more confident actually jumping into them, while maybe in the past you would have thought, yeah, it's a great idea, but I would never be able to do that. Oftentimes we would consider and think about the future and about the past. We would worry about what may happen, or we would think about the past and we would rethink what we should have said, what we should have done. But the reality is that at all times, we only have control over the now. We cannot do anything for the future at this point, and we can't change the past. So the only thing that we can focus on is the now, or at least that's what we should do. Because if we control the now, or we control how we react in the now, it would be beneficial for the future. And so it's not productive to be worrying about something that has yet to come. Another advantage of practicing gratitude is when you are currently witnessing a situation that you don't like as much and that feels negative to you, you actually start to see all the positive things around it, and your view will expand to a bigger view. You will be able to put things better into perspective, and this helps you to relieve your stress and helps you to raise your vibration and puts you in a better mood, and it gives you more energy to tackle the problems that are coming your way. Now, when I first started out with practicing gratitude, I would write down each morning or in the evening 3 things I am grateful for. But I personally find that, first of all, when I get into this rampage of gratitude, which means that I get into this high vibe and I start to say things out loud that I'm grateful for, I get into this mood where I say a lot of things I'm grateful for, and writing it down slows me down. So I don't always have time to write it out, and I like to practice it whenever I am like driving and that there is no other thing to do than focus on the road and actually practice my gratitudes, or I would do in the morning. Sometimes I really don't have time to sit down and write things out. If you like to do that, that's great because you may read it out loud later on, which also helps helps you to get back into that grateful mood. But I personally, when I feel down, I would practice gratitude. I would stand by my window, I would drink my coffee, and I would really say out loud or really think in my mind the things that I'm grateful for. And once you get on this rampage, once you start being grateful for something, the ideas for gratefulness of other things start to flow in. So it gets you really on a very positive vibe and mood. Even by practicing this like 5 minutes a day already helps you to have fuel for the rest of the day, especially when life is throwing lemons at you and that there are challenges coming your way. I really hope you found this video helpful. Please share, comment, like, and subscribe. And as I always say, follow your bliss because that's where you'll find your answers. Have a lovely week. Bye.